Hi, welcome to the Gamesplainer. I'm Jeff the Gamesplainer, and today I'm Gamesplaining toi. So if you've watched the Gamesplanation, you'll have a feel for how the game actually plays. I've set the game up as a two-player game. The first placement of meeples has already happened, and that's the same as in the Gamesplanation, so I've just left it as that was. We've revealed the first card. We're now up to taking income. So blue has spent 2, 4, 6, 7, so he'll only get 3 income, and green has spent 2, 3, 4, 5, so he will get 5 income. Just show you where these cards are working towards the end of the game, but each of the players is working towards getting the stuff, but everyone will get points for how much of the stuff they have. So blue is trying to get as many influence as he can. He's also trying to get as many guys into the cathedral space, the white space, as he can. Green is trying to get as many guys into the 3 spots as he can, up to 7, or up to 8. It's looking at the number in brackets because it's a 2-player game. And he's also looking to get as much money as he can, so over 18 would be best. But both of the players will get scored on those. We now go to rolling the dice. So we'll go blue first. Blue has 3 in the red, 1 in the white, and 2 in the yellow, and they all go up into his space. Green has 1 in the red, 3 in the white, and 2 in the yellow. They go up into his space. And grey has 2 in each, and they go up into the grey space. Okay, something I didn't really talk about in the Gamesplanation is you can use 1 influence to reroll any 1 die that you have. So green might actually do that straight off. Spend 1 influence to reroll that 1. Wasn't a great roll, but that's okay. The other thing you can do is spend 4 influence to flip any 3 dice, or up to 3 dice over. So blue thinks he's going to do that, so that brings him down to 0 influence to flip those 3 dice over. Remembering that dice always add up to 7. We now reveal the card, so we're looking for a yellow card to be added on there, which will go there. What that now means is there's 1 black attack. We will need to put a neutral player into the red. So he goes in on number 2. So blue gets knocked out and lies down. He doesn't lose any dice for that yet, but it means he'll roll less dice next turn. And with this one, grey will go in at 5 on the yellow building, which pushes blue out as well. So blue isn't having a great time of it. It means there's 2 guys that he can use without having to purchase them back in. We then roll 1 black attack, and blue needs to defend against that with a 1. Because it's not possible to purchase other players' dice, he's going to just use that 1 to counter that. That gets him 1 more point up the top there. There's no more dice for the green to deal with, so we just move on. Okay, into the game. It is blue's first turn, because he's marked as first player. What he thinks he might do to start with, he really needs to find a way to push up here. He'll use that die, that 5, to attack down the bottom. He'll attack this, which means he's managed to knock out 1 of them only. So 5 divided by 4 is 1. Always rounding down to the nearest whole number. It's now green's turn. Green is going to spend 6 money and 2 influence to gain that. He'll just use 1 of his dice at the moment to put that in for later usage. Back to blue's turn. Blue is going to use that to go up to the top. So that's a 6. That gains him 1 of these points and 2 influence points. Moving back to green. Green needs some more money so that he can climb down there, and he thinks it worthwhile just to spend that 1 to get 1 money in. That gives him his 5, which enables him to do that. Blue is going to spend his 5 money to get a guy down there, and he thinks that he'll just take it from there for the moment. He could use both of these dice to get 2 points worth, which is 12 money, and he thinks that's probably a worthwhile thing to do because he's very aware of this one here, which means he's probably going to lose one of the dice straight away. So he'll use both those dice, move down 2, because 11 divided by 4 is 2. It's not quite 3. If he had 2 12s, it'd be 3. That's 4, and that gets him 12 money. Okay, green is now going to do what the other player did a moment ago and use that 6 to put one of the guys up there, which will get him 1 point and push him forward 2 on that top track. Back over to blue's turn. Blue wishes to do that, but he's only got 1 at the moment. His die would allow him to do 2, so he needs to get this up higher. So what he might do is spend 2 money to purchase this die to put a guy up there, which gives him 2 more points at the top and 1 more of those points. Back over to green. So he's going to go here. So there's the 5 money out. He just needs to work out where to get the guy from. He's going to use that to gain that, which will be 8. So he'll be able to get 2 points worth. He could afford to use 1 point worth, but not more than that. So instead of hiring a new guy in, he thinks there's probably more value in taking a guy out of this row. Actually, let's grab that one, put that there. So spent the 5 money, he's put the guy in. Take that one for free, which will put that up to 8, not using that die, which gets him 2 points, which gets him 12 money. Now back over to blue, and blue will now spend his 6 money to put the guy on there, which enables him to use that to place 2 of his guys down onto any of the spots. And he thinks at the moment it's probably worthwhile continuing to go after that one. Back over to green's turn. Green will use his 3 to put a token up here, which gets him 1 point up on that track and 1 more tile. Back over to blue. Blue doesn't have any dice in front of him. He could hire guys, but he thinks he would prefer to just take some income. So he's going to take 2 money. It's back to green. Green is going to battle down here, which gets him 1, so it's divided by 4. So again, 1 cube down there, which adds to his influence at the top. Back over to blue. Blue has already passed, so he can't come back in, but he takes 1 money. Green has 2 yellow left, which will get him 1 money by going there. It's not big enough to do that. He could spend 1 influence to re-roll that in the hopes of getting a 4 or more and then get some more money on it, or get a 3 or more and move it down there. He thinks he will do that actually. So he spends his influence, re-roll that one, and it's come through with a 1, which is less than helpful. These other things that you can do with the influence, they can happen as many times as you wish. So he's actually going to spend the influence again to roll that again. He's got that to a 3, which opens up to be able to do that action. So he will take that, which is 1, and pushes his influence back up 1 again. This player's turn. Blue, he gets 1 more money because there's dice still on there. It's now green's turn. He chooses what to do, and green is going to choose to cut out right now. So green will get 2 money onto his. That's the end of the round. Blue doesn't get another chance to get any more money because there's money on each of the other fields. We then pull these dice off. The money comes back to the appropriate player. These stay there. Everything on the board stays as it is. We reveal the level 2 activity cards. We take income, which means blue is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. So blue's getting 5 money income, and green is getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 money income. So 10 minus the money there. We assemble the workforce again. So blue is rolling 2 red, 1 white, and 1 yellow. Green is rolling 1 red, 2 white, and 2 yellow. And grey is rolling 3 red, 2 white, and 3 yellow. We now flip over another card, which reveals a white. And what that's going to do is we get 1 black die for that, 2 black dice for that. We push a thing in on number 4, which is here, so it pushes a long one. We don't have any more grey guys. So I haven't actually seen any rules on this when you run out of grey guys, but I assume you just put in a gap. This guy, which is number 6 on the yellow, which is up here, push that out, which creates that gap. And then this one means each player loses 2 influence points, 1, 2, up the top. We then roll this. This player is now the first player, by the way. Roll these dice. That player needs to deal with a 3 to start with, so he might just spend that one to take that out, which gives him 1 more point. This player will spend that to take that one out, which gives him 1 more point. And it means that this player now needs to also deal with another 2, so he'll do that to deal with that, and we're back into the round. I will leave it there. I think it's as good a spot as any to stop. If you have any comments or suggestions, please write them below. If you have any games that you would like to be Gamesplaned, please shoot me an email at thegamesplainer@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at thegamesplainer to keep up to date with the games I'm playing. Subscribe to my videos to keep up to date with the games I'm gamesplaining, and until next time, enjoy gaming.